Ooh, that's... Guess I'll live with this.
How's it going, doofus?
It's a going.
Yo, have you heard about that series Rosario Vampire?
Fuck. Ah. I actually had a cough. I wasn't doing a bit.
That's alright. Nothing like a Jordan to regurgitate information like it's news.
What? What are you talking about?
Jordan. Hey, there's a series called Rosario Vampire. That's a really good series. I think you'll like it.
Jesus Christ, we watched that like 2 years ago.
Exactly, Jordan. Like, Zach is behind on anime, and he's seen it. Well, no, actually, Zach's not really behind. No, Zach's not on here right now.
I was gonna be like, what the fuck is going on in this world?
Yeah, I thought for sure you heard. I thought you heard the word.
Apparently
Bird is the word.
Apparently I haven't.
I have not heard that Caitlyn had a baby.
Jordan knew. Jordan, you know that Caitlyn had a baby, right?
Yeah, it came as a surprise, like...
See, Jordan knows. He's in the dark about almost everything. We've all talked about it. This should not be news to you. Were you checked out as well? Is this sickness spreading from one person to another? First Jordan, now you? Top story for today. People are checking out these days. Missing key information.
I don't think it's key information.
Well, Caitlyn having a baby is kind of a sign of apocalypse, but anyway.
That's very true.
I'd say that's pretty major when you were considering the apocalyptical end of it. Huh?
That baby's not a year old.
Well, it's like she's had it a few months. It's going on a year.
Yeah, she had it like a little over a month ago, I think.
Yeah, so it's going on a year, so yeah, anyway.
And right away she's become one of those she's become one of those moms.
Something like that.
It's
or
not
not
going on a year if
It's not even a year old, okay? It's going on a year.
When you
Wait.
say it's going on a year old,
Wait.
Josh,
It's
that's
not a year old
But
yet.
she-
That's his next milestone is a year old. That's his next milestone.
This is why you go in months for these things.
I'm not going,
Up to-
it's 4 weeks old. No, I'm not doing that fucking shit.
Listen, you can just say it's 1 month old.
It's not a year yet. I just say it's going on a
Typically
year. It's
with
not a year
human
yet.
babies, it can measure their age in months up to a year, in my opinion.
Yes, you do not say it's going on a year when it's a month old. You don't say that. When you say it's going on a year old, that means it's like 11 months old.
Jesus, even I know this shit.
I guess anything above 6 months, maybe I could say.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Anything after 6 months, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Well, that's where my mind was going. I don't really give a fuck about Caitlyn's baby, okay? So I'm not gonna really pay attention to fucking grammar and what's technically or good or not to say, what's socially acceptable to say about someone else's baby. It's Caitlyn's fucking baby. I'm not gonna give a shit.
It's not about what's socially acceptable. I just want to know how old it was.
Does it really fucking matter?
Yes, because if it was like almost a year old, I'd be like, I was out of the loop for a fucking year.
I don't care how long I've been on a loop for. It's Caitlyn's fucking baby. Who the fuck cares?
Well, Caitlyn and whoever the father is, they care.
Exactly. There's only two people that should care. Like, the rest of us are just like,
How does
whatever.
Zach feel about it?
Zach's kind of just like, wow, you know.
She had a baby, and yet she was like would not.
Well, he sees the irony. He thinks it's hilarious because, like, wow, one of the things that broke us up is the fact you didn't want a baby, yet you hook up randomly with some other dude to get pregnant again, and you're like, oh, hey, I won't have an abortion this time. End up keeping the thing.
This is from her hooking up randomly.
It's yeah.
Well, apparently from what I
I
heard,
don't think she knows who the father is.
Papier
She
Harlow
finds
here
suspicion,
reporting.
but-
Apparently, like she didn't show any signs of pregnancy, like she didn't have a belly or anything, and then her water just broke.
Yeah, that's the story.
So that's what you get for not going to the fucking doctor once in a while. Probably full of STDs.
Why are you yelling at me like I'm Caitlin?
I don't know. I'm getting a little worked up.
Why are you getting worked up? It doesn't fucking matter. Well, so's a lot of people, but fuck. Who the fuck cares? We don't have time to make a baby anymore. We don't even have time for our
Anyway,
relationship
and
most
other
of the time. So how the fuck are we gonna make a baby when we don't even have time for our relationship?
Anyway, in other news, I did a couple of My Hero cosplays for Warframe. One of them I did Mina Ashido, the girl with the acid quirk for Saren. And again, I know it's not perfect, but I think I got it close.
That's all it counts. It's close.
And then I did another
I like
one
how Jordan's
for.
changing the subject is when I was fighting.
Well,
He's like that little kid. Guys, stop fighting! Like
Well,
stands in
I am-
between both parents.
Well, guys, I should have let you off the bat. I am streaming on YouTube.
Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Well, we're arguing. It's not really like. We're
Well,
not
and the
just,
thing is, I'll post all my links onto Facebook. And it'll be.
So? None of your Facebook friends join in on stream. I know how that is because I also linked mine to Facebook for a while. Nobody fucking shows up.
Well, it's there if they want to.
I know, but like nobody wants to. That's the thing.
It's there if they want.
Facebook friends are like the worst friends because they don't support you. Like, oh hey, that person's trying to stream, do something with their lives. Fuck them. I'm concentrating on my life. It's all about me. That's how people on Facebook are.
Oh.
It's just glorified narcissism.
Yeah, basically all I'm on Facebook for are the memes and Warframe community.
Yeah,
But-
pretty much. I just
But mostly for the memes.
Warframe communities. I'm a part of the Dark Souls community as well because I like some of the memes on Dark Souls page. But even then, you kind of run into some toxicity here and there, so it's,
Bring the pop-up.
What? No, I didn't bring the papa. I brought up my tea, I brought the milk, I brought the cake. with
You
the sauces
say
in the
you
fridge.
brought the tea? You gonna be spilling some tea?
I mean, drinking that tea, I ain't spilling shit. Tea's too good to spill. Anyway. Okay. Have fun with your
We
eating.
also got you a pound of bacon.
Okay.
You can split up if you want.
I'm
Oh.
good for now.
Did you get my invite to join the squad?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
in the middle of a mission though.
Oh,
Thing that you want.
fuck! Oh, shit! Ah.
Okay, thank you. Jordan's over here. Sounds like he's Well, he's not really dying. It sounds like he is choking down some dicks. Sounds like someone
This-
released their load way too deep and it's like got in his lungs or something.
Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like all day today. It's just
How do you know what blowing guys feels like? I'm kind of concerned. Is this
well,
gonna be another
phrasing?
this one time at college kind of story?
No, just phrasing. Should have started with that. But yeah, I've been like coughing up weird shit all day. Like stuff I didn't even recognize.
You gotta
Like,
stop blowing dudes, man. It's not good for you.
like, how did this get in me?
Well,
It was like,
this one time at a party.
I was offered $50, and you know, I
didn't
ain't
know
gay.
what roofling was. I was offered it. I took it.
Buck was $50.
Solid point. Solid point.
For early this morning at like, I know I woke up at 7. And basically I decided to press my luck in like, fuck, it was in hatching relics. So I want to see, just for the hell of it, I want to see if I can get the last part for Warframe. And I actually got it first try.
Oh, nice.
I was like, hell
You
yeah!
had the heart of the cards.
I did.
I'm just leveling up Valkyrie right now.
And
Someone on
then-
Facebook challenged my Valkyrie build, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll fucking show you, pal.
Oh, and also did another cosplay for All Might. Granted, his ability is only for like looks, but I think Vauban Prime pulls off a decent All Might. And again, it's not perfect, but you can do it.
But did you do an Albright build? You gotta do an Albright build. Or fashion frame.
You know, I think I might be able to do it. Let me take a look at my weapons. Yep, Skindo Prime, which is, again, it's not, basically it's a giant axe, which is what he uses.
Yeah.
Let's see here, who would be a good frame for Escanor? Probably...
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Okay,
Her
so...
chest piece doesn't really scream dragon. I need to find a chest piece that says dragon on it.
What about the Umbra armor pieces?
Not bad. I'll come back to it. Oh, okay, it's way too chunky on her chest.
New alert marked on navigation antenna.
I think maybe I'll go with that. Yeah, let's go with that.
However, I am happy to report that I didn't have to use a whole box of Kleenex to blow my fucking nose today. I've only had to use, like, I don't know, 10 Kleenexes.
Oh, nice. I'm going to try the new flavor of Oreo, pistachio.
That's, what?
Yeah, new flavor of Oreos, pistachio. Which I like pistachio ice cream, so hopefully this is like the pistachio ice cream.
You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, this is my Mina Ashido cosplay.
Hmm.
And again, it's not perfect, but I think I got it close. Yeah, because like the green in her hero costume is more of a teal, and I don't have a teal color in any of my color palettes. So I settled with like I think it's like the light green in the classic color palette.
You need to get the saturated palette. You'll have a lot of good colors in there.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I got that that color palette on PC.
So the verdict on pistachio. Pretty good. I mean, it's not rocking my socks off, but it's not bad. No. What the aftertaste is like?
I just realized I haven't had a fucking Oreo in like 6 months.
Oh yeah, because of your keto diet.
Yep.
Aftertaste is not too bad. So yeah, for Valkyrie, I'm going to concentrate on making an Umbra build.
Okay, notice someone else is using boar. Yeah. Oh, that was a big one.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Hey, have you heard of this series called Dragon Ball Super? It's super special, awesome.
Have you heard of Naruto or One Piece?
No, please enlighten me.
They're super awesome. So, real talk, I could not get into either one of those. They're not for me. One Piece is too weird for me, and Naruto, I don't know. Naruto just annoys me. Like the whole series just annoys me.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Yeah, I think I tried watching One Piece like a while ago, and I couldn't get past the first episode.
It's just too weird. Like the weird factor is all it has going for it. Like without it being weird, it doesn't have anything at all. It's your typical shonen anime, but with over elastic main character and just over the top character, like I don't know, just not realistic at all characters. Anything other than that is just like the weird factor. Just, oh hey, they're all fucking weird. Like Uncle Grandpa. Like, besides it being weird, it's got nothing else to offer.
You know, I haven't really given like Naruto a chance, but
Don't. It's not worth it. Because, like, Naruto is more for kids, so, you know, you have, like, just the dialogue is, there's nothing in it for adults. If you're not 11 or 12 years old, it's not going to have anything to offer for you. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it doesn't age well, and it's not our taste.
well, I like the stuff I've been getting into lately, like you know, like new and different shows. Like the series I thought was news breaking, and then it turns out you and Zach have watched it for years.
Yep. Another one of Zach's favorites, and it's pretty good. Like, it's not one of my favorites, but I still think it's pretty good. Dead Man Wonderland.
All right, yep, I got your message about that.
Like, the plot behind it is like people are like, something genetically is mutating and like people every now and then they're like mutants. It's kind of like X-Men in a way. Like,
Okay.
The concept behind it kind of like X-Men. Like, you know, it's rare, but certain people do have like supernatural mutations that allows them to do what normal people can't do. And the secret society puts them all in like a prison, and because the general population is afraid of them, they use them for amusement, basically. It's a kind of a gladiator style type of thing where, you know, you fight to the death, and it's televised. It's like a show. People don't take it seriously, like, because it's not happening to them, and it's kind of a reflection on society as long. Like that, in that aspect of, as long as it's not happening to you, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Actually, I think I remember like you and Zach talking about that sometime last week.
Yeah. Anyway.
or maybe not that
So
show,
it's kind of
but
like that turn on it.
yeah, probably wasn't that
What?
show in particular, but another show was like a very similar premise to it.
But yeah, like the characters in there, you really like, because they start off. Some of the characters start off like assholes, but then you get into their backstory, and it does a really good job with justifying their means and their backstory. But there's just one guy in there that like seems like an absolute asshole, and like he almost kills the main character. And he's like, hey, you know, the bell, basically the timer for the match clocks out. And he's like, well, I guess you win, you know, whatever. You know, I have my own code of honor. I guess you win. I'll just take my lumps. But he gets his eye ripped out because he's a loser. Like the loser has to undergo torture. So he's like, whatever, you do whatever you want. Like in the midst of being tortured, he's just like, whatever, do as you will. I earned this. I lost, fair and square. Like he's not a dick. But he seems like one in the heat of the moment. And he's like, you know, the strong survive, the weak perish. I know, I get it. Nothing personal.
We fought with honor.
And there's one badass chick in there that is just,
Extraction is
she's
unless you can handle more of the
how
enemy.
do I describe her?
Continue to
She has
defend.
like like a very carelessness, like a child, but she's the strongest one there, without even trying.
Okay.
Like she levels part of the building, just having fun, just playing around. The only complaint I have with Dead Man Wonderland is the main character is such a whiny little bitch. Like, the girl's just like, why are you so weak? Why are you weak? Just be strong. Be strong. At least in some aspect of your personality, be strong. If you're not strong, you know, physically, be strong emotionally. Like, just be strong. And he's too stuck on the idea of being a little bitch that he's just like, I can't beat you. I just can't. I could never be like you.
Oh, I think
And
what,
she like
that's what I
completely
like.
goes over to him and is like, well, I guess you die then. You know, whatever.
That's why it's probably what I like about Rosalia vampires, like is it Tatsukune, the human? Like basically he knows he is outclassed, but he'll try his hardest to he tries.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you. Something at the ending happens, and there's a shift. There's a shift that happens with the main character, and he's not outclassed anymore. He gets a helping hand, and he can hold his own. I'll just put it that way.
Well, no, I think that they might have touched on that, like, start of, like, season 2. But basically, he's coming back for another year of school. And the bus driver says, hey, for a human, you're doing pretty good.
Not what I'm talking about, but yeah.
I was like, I won't try and guess, because just like with Diablo, it's like, oh, what's worse going to happen? She could turn into a demon? Like, yeah.
I mean, you can try to guess, but I don't think you're going to get it.
Well, that's what you said about that one chick in Diablo, and like, I nailed it right on the head.
If you want to give it a crack at it, I will either confirm or deny, and I will be honest about it. if you want to give a crack at it.
I want to find out on my own.
I mean, if you guess it right, you're pretty much are learning on your own. You're like spoiling it for yourself, but I don't think you're gonna get this one.
Okay. He gets turned into a vampire.
Motherfucker! How do you know these things?
Well, I think it's just, you know, part of the writing, cause him and Mocha is like, oh man, I shipped him so hard, but it's very loyal to like I know like monster myths. So like basically, if a vampire sucks your blood, you know, sucks you, or God, can't do English today. But based on what I understand about vampires, is that once they, you know, suck enough of your blood, you know, basically they can either like drink all your blood, and you just, you know, become a rotting sack of flesh.
You're good. Somebody paid attention.
But also,
once again, you have spoiled it for yourself. Next time, I'm not giving you the option to spoil it for yourself.
But I just kind of like feel like, you know, all these times, you know, he's, you know, risking his life and he's getting absolutely wrecked. You know, it'll be just nice if for just one time he could return the favor.
Which he does. It's almost too late, but he does. Okay, so, alright. Which part of the vampire turns him? Is it the pink-haired chick or the blonde-haired chick that turned him?
Like I said, I just started season 2.
Well, you know that she has like two personalities, right? She has like the vampire form and a regular form. Which form do you think? Which form do you think turns him?
I would think it would be the vampire form, because in Mocha's human form, you know, she does suck his blood, but it's, I imagine she like, you know, takes a sip out of, I guess, love and appreciation. It's like, you know, hey, I like you, I'm gonna bite you. Well, I feel like, you know, in her vampire form, it's like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and you better return the favor.
You're good. You right.
Yeah, once their vampire form comes out, like time, like there is no time for fucking around. Like shit gets done. What's also really like, you know, the bad comment is like this fight was resolved in 85 seconds. Which, you know, I guess in anime it feels a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like it's like 10 minutes, but in actuality it's like, oh wow, really, that's it?
Well, and like, at the very end, you were spoiled for yourself at this point. I might as well just put the cherry on top. Her vampire form actually starts liking him as well. Because throughout the series, up until that point, she's kind of like has a sort of disgust with him. She's like, you know, she doesn't really like him, but she tolerates him.
Mm-hmm.
But at like the very final part, she actually admits, like, okay, you know, I kind of like you. You better appreciate this because I don't do this for everybody. That's all I'm gonna spoil for now. The setup of everything, I'm gonna leave free to discover how and why they get to where they get to. It's all pretty inspiring how they get to where they're going and like how they deal with it. It's a very nice setup. There's a twist that kind of comes out of left field that you really don't see coming.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Well, I guess we're going. But yeah, so the very ending has been spoiled, but how you get there has not, and I refuse to spoil that for you.
Well, considering I kind of spoiled the major parts myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go any deeper than we've already gone. Though, you might at one point need some tissues. You might, I don't know. There's kind of like a heart-throbbing moment at one point.
Like, towards the end of, like, season 1, there's a couple of close calls, are basically... or, Mocha's, vampire transformation gets triggered without him pulling her key off. And I think that's when they're facing against, Ruby. In the human world. You know, they think... basically, they just completely ignore her. They think, they defeated her. And then she pulls like a surprise sneak attack, almost kills Tuscane. And then the other 3 girls just flip the freak out.
All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
You forgot you were streaming on YouTube for a second?
Oh no, like, I'll fucking say fuck. I mean, shit. I mean, it's not like my shit's monetized to begin with.
I mean, fucking shit, N-word. Oh shit, I pulled a PewDiePie.
Oh, Bob on.
Is your mod collection in order? No, I am not equipped to feel envy.
Oh shit, do I have the right sigil on there? Did I change the sigil? Or did I fuck it up? Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't fuck it up, but I should change it still anyway.
The enemy is
Oh, this is my All Might
You must defend the equipment
fashion
until
frame.
reinforcements arrive.
Again,
Not bad.
again. No, it reminds me more of like Power Rangers than anything.
Or McDonald's.
But that was my
Are you
attempt.
loving it?
They alright. I wouldn't say I'm loving it. Aw, shit, dude.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish. Move and strike. We have to win this.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can hit more of the enemy.
I guess we're going. Oh, I'm not quite maxed out yet. Damn it. One more time through and I'll be maxed out.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha, ha. Curtis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
What the fuck? Mission got canceled.
Nani?
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
If we can avoid alerting them, this might be easier.
Farouk is putting enemies to sleep, and I'm screaming at them to wake them up and then kill them.
Oh, I forgot. I'm playing as Baruch.
Oh, nice.
So, like, does that work out good?
Yeah, dude. It was like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh shit, I'm dead. Oh shit, dude, I'm dead.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Huh? What the fuck? I got tea. We need to feed our snakes tomorrow. Yeah. Yep, I'll have to feed them after that. Rias is revived! Rias is down! Alright.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Warframe is strong. Let's go on the offensive.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Shit. Okay, if the guy wanted to stick around, no, I have both Valkyr blueprint and chassis, but I wasn't like 100% sure if I had them or not.
Should have said something earlier. You should have said I might have some parts for you.
Uh,
Oh well. I think that person was looking for a handout anyway, so.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Yeah, I'll leave that out there for a minute. Okay. You want to switch into some Uno?
yeah, in a second here.
Okay. Ooh, can I get a thing? Do I have enough? Oh, I have. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close.
Is your mod collection in order? No, I am not equipped to feel envy.
What's the stats on this again? Ooh, it's the stats on the boot.
I think as of right now, like Baruch is like my favorite Warframe to play as.
Yeah, he's pretty nice, especially with the right mod setup. I like him a lot myself. Like, other people in the community are like, hold on. Other people in the community are like, oh, Baruch's bad, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, he's not bad. Like, is he overpowered? Probably not, but he's fun to use.
Yeah, I don't think he's
And he's
overpowered at all.
Yeah, he's effective at what he does. Like, if you're ever in a bad spot and enemies are starting to overwhelm you, you can use his second ability to put them all to sleep. Which makes him easier to kill, and also keeps everyone from taking damage. Who doesn't like not taking damage? Anyway, you use his first ability, which, if you mod that properly, it gives you full 360 degrees of protection on top of, damage resistance. And his third ability is again damage resistance. If you keep the shards up around you, as long as you have at least one shard, you're getting your damage resistance. Plus his alt. His alt, when fully charged, as it charges, it gives you more damage resistance. If you do use his alt, like if you do alt out and start using his combo system with his fist weapon, it pushes enemies away. It's more of a crowd control. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's mostly just get enemies away off the point you're defending. But again, if you don't use his alt, you get damage resistance for not using his alt. So people are like, oh, just don't use his alt. Don't use his alt. I'm like, yeah, don't use his alt unless you really have to.
Well, and I feel like in terms of in terms of strip down his
Power continues to
what's his thing called?
Invasions.
It's his restraint. Yeah, because very similar to Saren. The stronger the enemies, the more effective he is. In terms of stripping his restraint.
True. Well, his restraint charges on how many hits he absorbs, basically. His restraint charges with using his. If you're using a second, it's how many enemies he puts to sleep. If you're using his first ability, it's how many bullets pass through him without taking damage. If you're using his third, it's how many shards shoot off and disable enemy weapons. He's got those three factors charge his. They drain his restraint to where the point you can use his alt. Making sense so far?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, he's like a very interesting character. And I think the reason why people give him such like a bad rep is because like he's not like a Valkyr, he's not a Saren like that's consistently kills all the map. He's not that type of character. He's more of a support / tank character. If you have his first ability going at the same time his third ability is going, your restraint is filling up. You're getting damage resistance from his first ability, you're getting damage resistance from his third ability, and you're getting damage resistance from his restraint being drained. All three of those factors make him a tanky-ass character. And like his third ability is nice because like when you take enemy guns away, that's less gunfire, that's less damage everyone is receiving. So it's kind of like a support in that aspect.
Well, I think I found out in this last match. If you lull enemies to sleep, and then use his third ability, projectiles will actually do damage to the enemy. Because basically, those shards have nothing to disarm, so they'll just do damage to the enemy.
Yeah. Well, and if you use his, I think if you use his first and his third together, the range of your shards.
Yep, they double.
So that's a nice little passive thing they put in there as well. Whenever you're ready, we can switch into Uno.
Alright, I'm just looking over everything for the 100th time.
It's all good.
Oh, the couple of weapons I got, they require like gyro mag stuff, which I think I need to level up with Vox Solaris in Fortuna. Because I need, like, for one secondary, I need 2 Argon Crystals and 10 Gyro Mags, or Gyro Mag systems.
I think you get that. That's a resource you get off of Fortuna for killing enemies in the bases.
Oh.
I don't think that's a craftable resource. I think that's a resource you have to go out and find. Same with Toroid. If you for Garuda, you're gonna need a couple different types of Toroid, and that's another resource you get from playing out in Fortuna.
Well, I know, like, you get... I forget who he talked to. I think it was, like, the mineral guy. But basically, he gives you the blueprint for the resource. So basically, one resource out in Fortuna refines into another resource for you to get a component for Garuda.
Okay.
Because I actually have it like written down, but basically everything I need, so I don't have to keep going back to the main menu and referencing everything. But yeah, I think one is like Vernodo alloy. So you need to get like at least like for a blueprint, it crafts 20. You need to get 20 Venerol out in that I forget what they called it, but is it Solaris?
No, Solaris is the AI person that screams in your ear.
So